Hey Swarm fans, Alec Schimke here from mnswarm.com. I'm with Swarm assistant coach Aime Caines, the Youth Box League director and the Prairie Island head coach as well. Aime, we're at the Prairie Island banquet. This is your third year coaching the Prairie Island team. For fans that aren't aware of kind of what we're doing in Prairie Island, what's a little background about the program?
Yeah, we just started. It's just been over 2 years we started this program. We came out and we did, a clinic and trying to get the interest and, with our goal is to get the lacrosse back into the Native communities. And so we've been at this for 2 years. We've participated in the YML, the YBL, and Homegrown Summer League. So we're playing in 3 leagues. We're up to 2 teams. We have about 30 kids that come out and play, and it's growing. We got great parent support, so it's just been awesome.
I know you've been having a lot of fun with the kids lately. You just took a trip to South Dakota last week. You're heading to Wisconsin this weekend. Talk a little bit about those 2 trips.
Yeah, we've gotten together and we're trying to grow the game not only in our community, the Prairie Island community, but to get some of these reservations together and start growing the sport and eventually be able to play each reservation. And so we were in Flandreau and we played the Lightning Stick Society last week up there and their Heritage Day, and just a great event. Get 2 tribes together and have a game, and then we had a little heritage game after and a traditional game where it got a little crazy and the kids loved it. But yeah, we're just trying to grow it in our communities and get the natives playing the sport that they've been playing for hundreds of years. So it seems kind of odd that they haven't been playing in some of these reservations, but everyone's kind of got that drive now to get it back there. So it's a great project and love being a part of it.
From the pictures I saw, it looked like a great time. It looks like you got in there too and were showing off some of your old skills.
Yeah, I didn't last very long. I lasted about 10 minutes and my knee started to swell up. So the old war injury, but I had fun when I was in there, and the kids, they were trying to take a couple of swings at me, so it was good to see. So, I think I'll be trying to do the same thing up in Madeline Island this weekend, so should be fun.
And this is a really interesting story for you too. You started doing this 3 years ago, and then recently you found out some pretty exciting news that actually you have some Native American ties. It has to be really neat for you.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. My uncle, when he was back in Newfoundland, he found out our family tree, and my great-grandma, her name's Novalie Deerchild, found out, a couple months ago that on my mother's side that she was Micmac Indian First Nations out of Newfoundland, Canada. So we traced it back, we put all our paperwork together, and now we're in the process of getting status cards. So really exciting and kind of real exciting for my son, which he'll have his status card. So it's, a pleasant surprise to be, all the work you've done in the Native community to find out that you have Native blood is pretty cool.
Switching gears a little bit, you'll be coaching this Prairie Island team in the first ever high school box lacrosse league this fall with the Swarm just started. Yeah. You're the director of that as well. Talk about what opportunity that presents for these high school kids in Minnesota.
Oh, it's huge. We've had the box league going for 4 years now, and there's such a buzz for them to play after the youth, right? After they get out of grade 8, there was nowhere really for them to play. So us having this high school division just made sense, and I think it's going to be a great thing, and give these kids other venues just than the field lacrosse out here, and hopefully it grows and gets bigger, and I know it's going to help their skill set. So we're excited to have the Swarm to host this, and we just want it to get bigger and just like the Youth Box League. So it's good.
Speaking of fall, that means the NIL draft's coming up. Yep. Yourself and the coaching staff will be heading out there pretty soon. You guys just all re-signed a 2-year contract. Has to feel good to have everyone coming back again for another 2 years.
Yeah, I'm real excited. We have a great coaching staff, and with Joe and myself and Bob, I think we just have good chemistry. Those guys are great coaches. I've learned so much in the last year working with both of them, and just we have some unfinished business with the way it ended last year, so it's good to get us back together and try to make a run at this thing again. So I'm excited on the extension and excited to keep doing what I'm doing in the community, and just really happy right now.
You mentioned unfinished business. Talk about some of the things that you have been doing as a coach this off season, and maybe even some of the guys you've talked to that you guys are working on to take that next step next season and reach the Champions Cup.
Yeah, we're not going to change a lot in the way we approach things. I think it's just going to be getting our personnel and fitting all those pieces of the puzzle together to get our systems and everything we've had a year. The core guys are going to be used to the system, and now, our second year, I think it's just going to be stronger. So the first year, a lot of the time was putting everything in, getting guys behind us, getting guys to believe in us. And the season we had last year, I think everybody's on board. So we just have to, just fine tune little things here and there. But it's exciting. We're still real young, and we got a lot of energy. So it's going to be a fun year.
I have to ask you too, real quick. 4 first-round draft picks. That's unheard of in any sport. Talk about just this draft class. I hear it's a strong one this season.
Yeah, John and Joe have done an amazing job just setting ourselves up for great success in the draft. So it's this very strong draft. So we're excited to get our picks and in the order we do. So the draft is going to be exciting, especially for Minnesota Swarm fans. So stay tuned for that. And I'm probably just as excited as everyone just to see how it plays out. So.
Well, sounds good, Aime. Thanks for taking the time with us. We'll let you get back to the banquet here in Prairie Island and look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thanks, Alec.